One, two, make you wanna. Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs.
What's upstairs?
Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm tryna love. Is you gon' love me back? Y'all only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here, I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair.
Yeah. What it is, what's good, what's happening? You know what it is, man. Wings, Whiskey, and Sports back again to close out this season. One last show for the season, fellas.
Maybe. I mean,
yes, sir.
We can nibble and dabble.
We might run it back. But you know, for everybody out there that's listening, man, we appreciate you. However, whenever, why ever you chose to listen, we appreciate the fact that you listen.
I didn't say nothing. I don't know why.
I was giggling, man. Like, it's weird. He laughed like a man, at least. Man, for everybody out there, you know how we like to rock this thing off, man. Yo, whoa. That's
it was a lot.
Crazy.
It was a
lot.
Say,
it was crazy.
You weren't that better, Dibble and Dabble. Jesus. Listen, y'all started on pretty wild. Tonight.
I feel like we getting to the point where you can't just say nothing.
Pretty much.
You are the biggest.
No, we had that conversation yesterday. It was like, yo, I don't even know how to speak it.
He said, I'm going to rock this off right. What? Yo. All right, bro. Rock it off then.
Grab yourself some libation. Pour said libation in one red cup. Raise one red cup in there. One time for the one time. Last time for season.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. So Darryl got a whole list of topics he want to get into. Darryl choreographing this show.
Yes.
But before you do, I got a question.
Talk to us.
So what type of person are y'all, right? So we're at the gist where, you know, for minorities, sports is kind of ended. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't really get into baseball until postseason. There got to be a team we really follow.
Right.
Hockey ain't it. Ain't never going to be it. You know what I mean? So are you a person who, I feel like there's two types of people, right? There's people who, like, enjoy the time away from sports where I can, like, decompress. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the people who's like, I need it back. Like I'm kind of losing my identity here. So which kind of person are you and why?
I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I enjoy the reset, and it gives me time to, like, watch other shit randomly. Like, I'll randomly turn on tennis
shows.
Like, I've been like catch up on shows, but I'll watch tennis if I need like a quick like sports fix.
But who's a good tennis player?
Like the
Is Andy Roderick still?
Nah, but like the other bull, the Serbian
the Joker.
Bull, yeah, like
the Joku.
Yeah.
Joku.
He in there. Yeah, Jokic. No, it is Jokic. Yeah, it is Jokic or something like that. But like he, it'll be like any random tennis, like it's kind of like decent to a point. So I'll check that out. But like I do catch up on my shows. I'm also paying attention to what's happening in the sports. Like, you know, you're checking ESPN and you're watching, like, you know, the Sports Center Instagram and shit like that. Like, so I don't know.
Sports is drugs for me, man. So like, if I listen too much, I might literally get sick. Like sports is drugs for me. So like, I can't go too long with like just watching nothing. And so like, yeah, I find myself watching like I'll watch
old games.
Old games. I'll
go
back and watch the season, be like, where we messed up at, where we need to get better. I go back and watch like the players we drafted. I go look at their college tape and be like, man, what they look like, what they look like in this offense. I go back and I go as far back as to look at the coaches, the new coaches that we picked up and see what they look like with previous teams and like their tendencies to call plays and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll probably always be watching some type of sport or something. And like honestly, the build up, I actually like the build up. Like we
about going to AC for the draft. Like I'm hype about that. Like I think it's a build up for me. I'm hype. I think football is the greatest sport out of all of them. So the fact that like it's a build up coming up on that's gonna be dope. And so yeah, it's an illness for me. So I'm the type of bull that I can take a break, but like I'm gonna eventually get sick unless like I watch something.
Makes sense.
What Daryl said. It's literally a sickness. I'm watching podcasts or YouTube all day. So
Yeah, we know clearly. We already heard the Eagles. We already heard the Eagles podcast is popping. Apparently, shout out to the Eagles.
I'm gonna say boxing. Like boxing picks up for me.
Yeah, boxing does pick up.
Because normally summertime is when boxing kind of gets like real good. And I know this may or may not be a topic, but to me, this has like been one of the best years in the last 20 years for the type of fights that's being put.
The last two been good, and this third one gonna be really good.
Yeah.
So it's 3 in a row, which is good for a typical year.
Boxing ain't looked like this in a long time.
It's been some good fights. These last two been good.
First of all, the last one wasn't meant to look like that. It was just one person underperformed that y'all thought was good. And he played down to the level.
It just picked up. It picked up. It picked up in momentum from the past few years. Definitely.
This last Saturday, I know y'all probably didn't watch, but the boy from Philly, J-Rock, he fought, and that was a really good fight. They stopped it early.
Right, we didn't watch.
But yeah, I mean, for true boxing fans, like this is the most fights, like high-profile fights that's happened in a long time.
I'm not going to shoot you down. Me, I'm more. So I think I'm in between y'all two because I feel like I need sports, but I also find pleasure in sports that I.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the way it started, just
whoa! I didn't. That's not
the way
even I
you found pleasure in between them two. So I
that's
don't
not
know
what I said. That's not what I said.
you
I said I find pleasure in other sports that I wouldn't normally
it's the way how it started. It's the way how it started.
But you kind of did stop me because now we have the whole conversation.
Don did make it sound like.
So I actually starting to realize I really like soccer. Right,
soccer's not bad.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean,
There's a lot of patience to watch soccer.
Yeah,
but it's
like, got to be a meaningful game.
But here's the thing: like, there's always a soccer game on, and if you just watch, like, if you watch it, you grow to love it. Like, it's fast paced. There's not a lot of scoring, but it's still fast paced.
Isn't the World Cup coming up soon or something? Is that
the
next
World
year?
Cup? I've been watching the Philly soccer team.
I have no idea.
Who's mad nice? You know what I'm saying? The Union. I watch soccer. I watch Big Three basketball. That came on this Sunday. Yeah. We had that rocking. USFL championship is about to be next week. You got that.
It just started in April.
Who knew?
Listen, the game's actually been.
The shit that pissed me off that they don't promote it.
They don't.
I never know when it's on.
You know,
I just randomly happen to run into a game.
Right.
And if that shit pisses me off, I can't build no allegiance.
Right.
Or like,
but what it does is it allows me to decompress. It allows me to decompress. But I, at a certain point in time, probably closer, it's going to start ramping up. Like where I'm like, all right, I'm like George. Let me get into the podcast. Let me start listening to the radio out and see what's popping over there. So that's where I'm at with it.
Because you're dumb young boys like Micah Parsons make stupid takes like Jalen Hurts and what's my man? Danny Dimes is neck and neck at quarterback play.
That's his opinion.
It's dumb, but go on.
Yo, man, here's the crazy thing.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
Y'all just mad.
A lot of people say a lot of dumb things, though.
Dumb.
You mad that the great players out here talking shit? We're not going.
He believed in what he said, though.
And maybe he did, and maybe he's not wrong.
He is.
He's on the inside. Yeah,
everybody is entitled to their opinion. Daryl, take us where we need to go.
So we're gonna start off with latest NBA transactions, and which one do you think was the most impactful transactions? I'm gonna run them down by order. Now, a couple of these traded later on down the line, but I'm going by order. So, like, this isn't the final trade. It's like stuff going down the line. So the first big trade that happened between Phoenix and the Wizards. All right, Phoenix.
So fast.
Phoenix, Washington Wizards get Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, multiple second-round picks and multiple pick spots. And Phoenix Suns get Brandon Beal, Jordan Goodwin, and Isaiah Todd. Now, later on, the Washington Wizards will go on to trade Chris Paul to Golden State for Jordan Poole, a 2030 first-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick. So the biggest moves: Brandon Beal going to Phoenix. Brandon Bat, as I said, what I say? Bradley Beal. Yeah, Bradley Beal going to Phoenix. Chris Paul going to the Golden State. Impact on Phoenix, impact on Golden State. What we thinking? Who got the better impact under that one?
I mean, Phoenix got the better talent.
Yeah.
But it depends on what. Here's the thing, man. I hate Chris Paul, and I hate the fact that he was traded to Golden State because they trying to get this man a ring so bad. They're going to do anything. They put him with the real GOAT point guard. You know what I'm saying? Says, Steph, can you please carry this man to a ring? Well, I mean, it'll work if he realizes he ain't Steph.
Just out here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be – if he's just – listen, if he's
just out
willing
here
to
right
take
now.
He's coming off the bench, right?
Well, he don't have to come off the bench. He can start, but he has. They have to like stagger their minutes to where they're not on the court at the same time.
But they could be on the court at the same time
for a limited amount of minutes.
Yeah.
It can't be the majority of the game.
But
But at that point in time, your backcourt is our height.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they do need a secondary ball handler because Jordan Poole was a fucking turnover waiting to happen. All he did was give the ball to the other team.
They re-signing Draymond though.
They don't have to at this point. They have a choice.
Yeah, I think they will.
I think once you get rid of Jordan Poole, that's the reason you get rid of Jordan Poole.
It opens up the door.
Yeah. So I mean, it depends. His role has to be different. But I'll say this: as his skills has diminished, he is a smart player. He's a solid player.
Yeah.
He gives you a lot of high IQ basketball. So if he's facilitating your second team offense and he's spelling Steph and he's giving you some critical minutes in the clutch, might work. I mean,
He's gonna get hurt, so it don't matter.
You talking about Golden State?
That's the thing. So here's the thing.
Chris Paul,
Now
yeah.
here's
So
the
this is what I
caveat.
see.
If he's giving you that secondary role, taking minutes off of his body, does he not get hurt? Maybe he stays healthy for once. Maybe he's not
Talking about
Mr.
Chris?
Glass. Yeah, Chris Paul.
So I think Chris Paul to Golden State actually opens up, like they're gonna be open. Like Steph's gonna be open. Like they're gonna be open. Like they're gonna be guarded. That wasn't that bad, bro. That wasn't that bad, bro. You're reaching now. No, but they're gonna be open players for open shots. So like between him and like the Splash Brothers, they're gonna have open shots. It's gonna be open shots all
Clay
day.
still saying Clay though, because playoffs ain't.
I think he's coming back.
I think so.
I think he's turning the corner back. I think he had a slump, and this ain't. We didn't see what he's going to be long term. Like I think this was a quick fuck up.
Oh, yeah, you got to give him time to come back. I mean,
yeah, it's a serious.
I just think it was too. I just think the turnaround was too quick for us to like. I'm not calling him out just yet. I need to see. Definitely, we all need to see the improvement, but I'm not counting him out yet.
He just, to me, he was too inconsistent. He had some great games towards the second half of the season. He actually did decent during the playoffs, but when they needed him, you couldn't find him. And he's not the same on defense at all.
Yeah, well, that's the given.
But Bradley
Beal
Beal in Phoenix though.
Top talent.
So now we looking at you look at
Another injury.
you got but you got Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. That's a lot of points every game.
So here's my
we look like
question.
on defense. Though, like, is it enough to get deep?
Defense. My question for them is: so out of those three, who's
the leader?
Who's running the show?
That's
no. Not even who the leader is. Who's facilitating the offense? Like you talking about three isolation scorers?
Yeah.
Like three, give me the ball, let me work. Like let me cook. Like who's running? Who's getting used this shot?
These
Do
are
that shot?
great
Like,
question.
They
Great
need.
question.
I gotta see what that team looks like full. You know what I'm saying? Like
Who's their new coach?
Good
Frank
question.
Vogel. Frank Vogel, which is a great hire. I wanted the Sixers to hire. Yeah, I love Frank. I don't love him as a man. Pause.
I got
You know what I'm saying? You got to couch your words on this show. But I think the Sixers should have hired. I think Frank Vogel is one of the most underrated coaches probably of all time. Like when you think about it, right? What is Don? Did this man just walk around? Oh my God!
Hey Don,
I'm hearing myself. It's crazy.
Yo, Don, you gotta turn up the snare. And
We
turn
might
it
have-
you
down.
wait till the last show to be the worst.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You wait till the last show to just draw.
Our producers don't be producing sometimes.
But I don't know. Like I just think,
Just wait.
Yeah, we gotta wait till the sound gets jacked up. Pardon us, folks who are watching. Who the heck is this? Are we good now?
definitely not Cassie.
All right. Nah. But see, I think to your point that there's a difference. Tell me about this. Let's move into another section. Marcus Smart. What'd you say? Let's move to another section, another trade. Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies. Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies.
Listen, man, the Grizzlies ain't.
I think that's just like a that's
a
meh.
blimp.
Yeah,
It's a
like
blimp on the radar. Like ain't nobody checking for Marcus Smart. Like
They wanted somebody that had that extra little dog.
the bigger move is the one you didn't read is the
Rudy Gay, John.
no. Boston got Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis.
You know what?
I don't see like
I don't hate it.
They never had it. They don't. They need. Al Horford is on the last leg.
yeah.
So now you got a new post scorer
Who
But
really
has-
didn't shoot?
who can put the ball.
has
in
he
the
been
hoop.
like playing?
Average 25?
Is he?
25?
I just
a game.
I feel like when he was hot, like we was hearing about him, and I feel like
He went through an injury spurt.
right. And I feel like we
then-
stopped hearing about him,
once-
so I
he was
forgot about him.
because he's in Washington.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
forget about everybody.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot about him. Like I forgot he existed.
The Wizards was giving Sixers some work, so that's the only reason why I can remember.
Like I totally forgot about him.
Porzingis is nice. You know what I'm saying? So you add him to that's a new big three: Porzingis, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. I ain't mad at it. They got a point guard. They can get rid of Marcus Smart. I think their moves made the most sense. Logistically, out of all the moves that was made, John Collins went to Utah, which I don't know what the fuck they do.
Rudy Gay went to the Hawks.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like he can right be out of
I was like, he's lost in the sauce at this point.
I'm getting tired of Damian Lillard, man.
You just mad that he won't? You mad that he won't leave?
He's starting to piss me off, man.
What you gonna do?
Figure the fuck out, dog. Either you gonna stay or you gonna go, man.
He going to
I
Miami.
don't care. And one, his
He's
thing,
not leaving. He would have been left.
No, he going to Miami.
he's pissing me off, bro. Like, listen, because
We do this every year.
But
Literally every
somehow,
year.
but he also because he is this loyal dude, he gets to duck the smoke of not winning. Like
Yeah.
when, dog, you about to be fucking 35. They call you you a superstar, and you ain't been. We talk about the Joel Embiid. You ain't made the playoffs in the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
He should just, I mean,
He deserves some smoke, man. He won't get it because people like, yo, he in Portland. He ain't playing with nobody. Fuck that. He could have left Portland if he wanted to.
could
You know what I'm
have.
saying? He can leave Portland if he wants to right now. You know what I'm saying? But
But I
then
feel like
with
so-
that becomes expectation.
Yeah,
I think that's what he don't want.
I think that, and I think you're exactly right. I think he set himself up with all this shit to the point where now, like, you can't not be the greatest of all time, and then wherever you go now, you can't have an off year. You don't have time to gel with your new team. Nah, motherfucker, you need to be putting up 35 a game every game.
Damian Lillard right now might be the most hype losing this player. Think about it. Who lose more than Damian Lillard and got as much hype as he do?
This is true.
Yeah,
You got a point.
because
You got a point.
even though, like, technically you can put Embiid up there,
I ain't gonna
but
say it. I'm gonna just do this because I can't see the words.
I mean, that hurt to even say it, but
No, Embiid at least went to the playoffs
so
last.
that's why, like, to your point, yes, name is way above. Plus, at least Embiid kind of makes it to the second round.
Plus, I mean, here's the thing: if he gets on a good team and then loses, then he gets more smoke
Then
than
he-
he don't want,
I
man.
don't think he can handle that.
Sick of this shit.
I don't think his ego can handle that.
He
He won't be
should've
able to
get off the pot,
He ain't
man.
gonna be able to make it.
Especially if you're calling yourself the second greatest shooter behind Steph Curry.
But no one sees it.
I don't know if he's second.
No one sees it.
He claims himself to be.
He can. Oh, first of all, who claims to be the second greatest? First of all, that's the fuck. If he claims, that's weird. No, nobody claims the second greatest rapper of all time. Like, that's not a thing you claim. That's just what you are. You're not good enough to be number one, so you're number two. You don't claim. I'm just in general. Like, who claim? You don't claim to be number two. You don't put that on your resume. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm the second greatest. I'm the second. You put on your resume.
But Nas would never say that though. He would say he's the greatest.
Like, what rap did Nas say? I'm the second greatest rapper of all time. Dog? Like, that's not a thing you do. So I prayed that George is overstating this claim.
He said that.
You know what? He's losing more respect day by day with that statement. You don't claim something like that. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? What's next?
Next thing on the
And fuck
agenda.
Dame Lillard. He about to be in Chris Paul. He about to get Chris Paul treatment. He about to get Chris Paul treatment.
He might deserve it.
Waiting for you to say that.
You might deserve it.
Yeah. If he stay in Portland, he officially Chris Paul. He the next Chris Paul. He's the new Chris Paul. If he leave and he pony up, you know what I'm saying?
He's not going to leave because I don't think he can handle expectation. I've been saying that. I don't think he's ready for it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so next thing is we got some NFL free agents, some popular name NFL free agents that are still out there that haven't been picked up yet. Trying to figure out what will be good
Ezekiel
team
Elliott?
fits for these people.
Is that
That's
young
what it is.
Chris?
Trying to figure out what will
I
be
don't-
good
I
team
don't
fits for
know.
these folks.
Ezekiel
All right,
Elliott?
let's start with. I'm gonna give you a couple names, and you all tell me where you think is the best fit for these people. Let's start with the first one, D Hop. Best fit for D Hop.
Dallas.
Don't you already got?
None of your business what we got.
I'm just saying.
Okay, he deserves to be.
All right, let's
at
can
the
we
start.
put caveat that we can't just say your team.
No, but I think
You don't really think he fits in Dallas. You just wanted to say Dallas. You just wanted to mention Dallas. Like, we gotta get past this. We are a podcast. I'm speaking to both of you. I'm speaking to all you
I wasn't gonna
motherfuckers.
say
All right,
Eagles at
'cause
all.
y'all do this shit too.
I wasn't
All
going
right.
to say Eagles at all.
Stop trying to interject your team into a conversation that they don't belong in.
I don't think that's too far out of the realm.
I don't think it's that bad, but sick of this shit.
But y'all already
2 years we've been doing the same shit. Every time we bring up an NFL topic,
He's really
you know what I'm
upset.
saying? Yo, Dallas, I'm sick of this shit, man.
San Fran.
No, absolutely not.
No. I don't know where the fuck any. All right.
D Hop
Bullshit.
says where you think you got D Hop at?
Cleveland.
You just naming shit now.
No. That's where
what
Watson
I said,
is.
yeah.
I mean, he
Watson
gonna go
said-
back. I can see
That's
him
not.
doing
That's
that.
not far fetched.
Just saying.
What
Buffalo?
does D Hop make Cleveland? What did he do for Cleveland?
You got Amari Cooper.
I'm
and
saying, what
D-Hop.
does he do for Cleveland? Does he make them?
It's another weapon.
I guess I'm saying what? So what status are they now in terms of playoff contention? X, Y.
They're not in the playoffs until they.
You don't got them in the playoffs.
No.
You don't got Cleveland as a playoff
I'm
team.
gonna use your
No.
analogy. He gives them 2 more, maybe 3 more wins.
Because you still got Baltimore in that division.
Yeah.
Baltimore's gonna win that. If they get D Hop, they got a chance to beat Baltimore potentially. Outside, Baltimore's gonna win that
If
division.
he's 75% of who he has been,
I think you want to win a championship. If he wants to win a championship,
don't say Kansas City.
All right. I mean, that's the easy win.
That is an
That's
easy win. That's
but,
actually cheating.
I say you go to New York, the Jets.
Jets. But don't they have the same thing? Like, don't they have enough wide receivers?
They got young.
Not
receivers,
really.
though.
They don't have. They don't
they
have
got-
any decent receivers except the one.
They got superstar. They got two good receivers. They got one really good receiver and one solid receiver. But he would still be the veteran receiver. Like
He'd be the veteran.
He could
go to Buffalo. I'd like him on Buffalo. He gives Buffalo.
I think he needs.
He gives Buffalo.
So apparently that's
a
why
strong shot.
That's why what's the name is hasn't been coming to practice
because he's not getting the ball enough.
Because Diggs is he rearranged his contract to create space for D Hop to come in. They still haven't been able to get D. That's the rumor I heard.
What I heard is
So they're trying to get D Hop in Buffalo.
He said they didn't involve me enough in the play calls, so he was pissed.
Oh God.
Oh, Stephon Diggs is definitely a diva.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
intro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
But I like him in.
True.
I'd like D Hop in Buffalo. I think that gives them definitely that gives them a bigger leg up because what's his name can do all the running around and throw the ball up like he does, and he will have a bigger and better target to take his.
So
wild
who's
throw.
everybody's final team? Who you got?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Who you got?
I say Cleveland.
I'm going to New York.
Jets.
Yeah.
All right.
Either one of them, honestly.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and D Hop sound really nice.
Jets or Giants?
Not the Giants.
Giants need a receiver.
Yeah, but they don't have the quarterback, so it doesn't.
But the
really
question is,
matter.
what you want? You want money or you want
They do
fame?
have the quarterback. Micah Parsons said.
All right, next player, Dalvin Cook.
Miami.
I actually think
I was
Buffalo.
like, don't give a fuck where he goes. Like, Dalvin Cook isn't going to do shit.
What the
You don't
fuck are
think
you
so?
talking about?
He ran for 1,200.
I'm not drinking Larry. Come on, top five.
He's
running
literally
back.
a top 5 running back.
That's okay. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's a game changer for anybody.
Dallas. How about that?
No.
He
we
be
don't
the
need
number one. He be the number one running back in Dallas.
You know what?
He would be the
Don't
number
need
one
him.
back in Dallas.
That
Don't need
actually
him.
wouldn't be a bad pickup for y'all.
Nah, that just makes our offense look exactly the same as it did before, and I don't need that.
It don't.
I
It
don't
don't.
need that.
It makes it all better than he's better than Zeke right now.
Yeah.
But it's going to make our. But it'll be the same thing, and we need to.
He
we
can't
need to
play.
be
He
different.
can't play 7. He's not.
He's
He's not going to play 17
We
games.
need to
So
be
he'll get
different.
hurt.
We need to be.
He'll
we
definitely
need
get hurt.
Different
though.
how?
Pollard is not
to get away from that power running back shit.
He's not
like
a power running back.
But that's what they're going to. That's how people use him, and we need to get away from that.
Then your offensive staff is just stupid. If that's how they
No, we need to just. I think we need
Who's your
to
second
change
running
it
back?
up. Deuce falling.
No, if
Yes.
if he went there, their second running back would be Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my point.
I don't know. I don't want
Dalvin
Dalvin
Cook is 27 years old. Still
Yeah,
young. He's still young.
Yeah.
I would totally take
I don't know why I
Dalvin.
feel like
I
he's so
like
old.
Dallas.
I would definitely.
I don't know why I
take
feel
Dalvin.
like he's so
The only
old.
issue I have with him is the injury. Like hit that shoulder, he's never recovered that shoulder. That shoulder is still jacked.
Second running back.
I'll pass.
All right, so where you got him? If it's not Dallas, where you got him?
Give me a sec.
I think the team that
You
he
got-
makes a Super Bowl is Miami. I think you put him on Miami in that fast.
He a Florida boy.
I think they instantly you might as well start talking about with Miami with Kansas City and the Bengals if he goes to
That's fair.
if he
That's
goes to
fair.
Miami.
Okay. What about you? Where you got him?
I'm gonna say your team.
Dallas.
Yeah. Look at that. I actually said Dallas.
Didn't say Dallas. I guess I can see him in Dallas too. I wouldn't mind taking him in Dallas. He wouldn't have to play every play because Tony Pollard's still good enough. He has to be a part of a two.
might not play this year.
He is gonna play. He's gonna,
Bro,
but he has to have it has to be a two back system
But like
that
is he gonna
Dalvin
be
Cook plays in. He can't play
I'm talking Pollard.
not for week one. Probably not week one. He won't be.
Yeah.
But that's what, to your point. I think he does need we need a 1-2 punch in Dallas. I think I hope they figure that out. But there's a lot of they're really high on this Malik Davis. They're high on this Malik Davis ball, and they're high on this.
Shaq Penny was all-time running back apparently. You know,
Ain't nobody say none of our knows any. I'm hoping he's the third running back at best.
Shit.
All right. Who you say for Dalvin? You got anybody for Dalvin Cook?
I guess I'll go with Miami, but I don't really.
Don't steal my answer.
Here's an interesting one.
Just be
Y'all ready for
better.
this
Be
one?
better.
I
No,
don't
wait.
see him making. I
Time
don't
out,
see
time
him
out.
making a
Pick your
splash
own
nowhere.
team.
I don't see him making a
Pick
splash
your own. Be
anywhere.
your own man.
I don't see him making a splash
Okay,
anywhere.
well, pick your own team.
But I'll
Just be your own man.
New England.
Just do it.
Whoa.
Now you just saying teams.
Yep.
Because you quit.
Chargers.
Here go one. Marcus Peters, cornerback. I'm surprised he's out there.
Not that good of a cornerback, honestly.
Huh?
I'm not high on Marcus Peters.
Oh, I am. I think he
I think he's not top 10 cornerback at this point.
but he can start. There's not 32.
I
There's
mean,
not 64.
But that's
corners.
not. I mean,
There's not 64 corners better than Marcus Peters.
Nah, I'm not arguing that point. But him
Who's
starting
in,
don't mean much to me.
I mean, some people are a corner away from a chip or playoffs.
No, he's not the corner that's gonna take you over the hump.
He might be. He could be.
Nah,
I know the Cowboys were a corner away.
I feel like y'all already have two corners better.
That's what
than
I'm saying. We before we had Stephon, we needed a corner. That's what I'm saying. Like so there's some teams that's a corner away from like winning.
Marcus Peters is like a glitch in the matrix. Like he just jump routes. That's all he's good for, and he gets burnt all the time.
I mean,
And he's injured.
All corners,
And he's
all
coming- and
corners
he's coming
get
off a
burnt,
major-
bro.
No,
All corners get burnt, bro.
Relax.
Every
Not
last
Not like
one.
Marcus Peters.
Maybe not like Marcus.
I don't. I mean, they do.
Not like
corners
Marcus
get burnt.
Peters. Marcus Peters was filet mignon for majority of the season last year. You know what I'm saying
I don't have no team.
he's solid. He's middle of the pack in my opinion.
I think he could.
He's middle of the pack when I say that. Like yes,
So,
that's
like, we
correct.
put
He
him.
can start for a lot of teams, but that don't mean he's he's going to get you over the hump. I don't see him taking. He's not like when we. So the two you mentioned before that there, Dalvin Cook and D Hop. I feel like they could take specific teams over him. I don't care what team you put Marcus Peters on. I don't
If
think
you put him in Philly in a slot, is he better than with the ball?
First of all, he can't play slot.
Maddox.
Yes, he is.
He's better than
but
Devontae Maddox, right?
He's not going to the spot.
He's never played slot though, so you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see
You know what I'm
him. I don't see him.
He's better than Bradbury.
I think he's better than Bradbury.
I mean,
You can put him on the Saints.
Hold on. Am I stupid?
You know what? Wait.
You can put him on the Saints.
I can see him on the Saints.
Detroit, but wasn't Bradbury?
Bradbury's
first
trash.
all-team?
No, he
Like,
wasn't.
am I tripping?
I mean,
Did
you also had 70 sacks, so I mean,
but did I miss that? Like, wasn't he
He wasn't.
freaking all everything last year?
No, he wasn't.
But he was.
No, but he wasn't.
He check.
But he wasn't.
the numbers say that, but he wasn't.
But he wasn't.
We're not going to give him that.
We're not going to give him
I'm not
that.
making it up.
He said-
Bradbury not a top 10 cornerback.
I don't care what we say.
No, I'm telling you facts.
Factual.
No, I'm telling you factual.
He was all everything.
I'm telling everything don't get his ass kicked by Juju Smith-Schuster.
That's true.
Everything don't get smacked around by. But he did.
I'm putting Peters on the Saints.
Over who?
Saints. They don't have corners.
They got Marshawn Lattimore.
That's
top
it.
5 cornerback.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Quarterback.
I can see that. I can see the Saints
Adebayo.
doing that.
I'm taking out of bounds. What you talking about?
Yo,
The
stop.
young ball?
Stop. He's not better than Marcus Peters, bro. He's not better than Marcus
Not
Peters.
worse.
Bradley Roby.
You can actually
Bradley
do.
Roby's better than Marcus.
So you
Peters.
can actually do.
But he's
Brad-
not starting.
I would
Bradley
say-
Roby's better than Marcus Peters.
I would
He
actually
doesn't
say.
start, then
I
they
would
got
say
he's
Denver.
a nickel.
I would say
back.
Denver.
Yeah.
I'll put him in Denver.
Bradley Roby's a nickelback. Bradley Roby's better than Marcus Peters.
I would put him in Denver.
Well, that don't mean shit. What does that
I'm
mean?
just saying.
That means they don't make the playoffs.
I mean,
Okay.
They probably
You can absolutely put him in Denver, and they won't make the playoffs again.
probably
You know
make the playoffs. We probably won't
What
be.
team can you put Marcus Peters on?
Sean
Don't-
Payton is there now, bro. They're not the same.
If
Yes, you
Jesus
do.
himself
You carry
was
Sean
in Denver.
Sean Payton there does make a difference.
He
Stop.
makes it. Ryan, does Sean Payton make a difference with Russell Wilson?
Yes.
Fuck no. Well, he's out here wasting Sean Payton's talents, dog.
I've been watching his workout.
Russell Wilson, he's hot garbage, dog. Hot garbage. I don't know what happened to this man.
George got all the podcast insights, dog. Hold on, we got any more?
Yo, I don't know what happened to him.
God, Master P is in the building.
Sierra
All right.
took all his
All right, next name.
talent.
Next name. Ezekiel Elliott.
You can put him on the what's the team that won the CFL?
Oh shit.
Actually, no. See, here's the crazy thing. Zeke has a place in this league. It's just not getting the team over the hump.
Yeah.
He's not on the contender. I'm sending Zeke to the worst team where he can make the most money and just live his life.
Yeah, I don't really see him like he's not moving the needle on anybody right now.
He's not done. There's worse running backs in the league
I don't
than
see
Zeke
no-
Elliott.
He's only 28 years old.
Which is fine.
There's worse.
That's fine, but we ran him into the
We've seen
ground.
this
Like,
already.
yeah.
Like we've seen this play.
Wasn't y'all trying to sign Zeke at one point?
If you had a choice, let me
Nobody-
ask you this: if you had a choice to sign between Ezekiel Elliott and Leonard Fournette, which one would y'all
Fournette.
take
Fournette.
over Ezekiel Elliott?
You said that you read that name like it was gonna be conversation on it.
I thought it was.
I mean, I'm taking Fournette.
I mean, you
Ezekiel
I'm
Elliott,
taking
did you
Fournette.
see what he did this year? He was terrible.
I'm taking Fournette. I'm taking Fournette because his skill set, Zeke's skill set, is done for him right now.
You know what's
Like,
crazy? This is what Zeke needs to do. He needs to put on 20 pounds and become a fullback.
Is there a such thing in the NFL?
We 49ers no, that's not true.
But he was bad
team
when he was
every
heavier.
Every team that runs Shanahan's offense uses a fullback.
But he was worse when he was heavier.
When he was
like,
when he was being a
it was
feature
rough.
back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think it would work as a fullback. I don't think he'd work.
I
as a
think he
fullback.
can catch.
Then he
He's-
go right to
he's-
San
he's-
Fran.
Hey, he
Because
can come
that's
and
why
play
he don't
fullback.
want.
No, you can go to the
Seattle?
Rams. You go to New York. You can go like
Rams aren't a football team this year.
oh, they probably not. But I'm just saying like you can go to Green Bay. Anybody uses a fullback. He just needs to put on weight. And he first of all one thing he can do is he can block.
Yes.
He's a great blocking back, right?
Yes.
He can catch. He got
Yes.
pretty good hands. And for a fullback, while we say his speed may have declined, for a fullback,
He's faster than
He would be
most. And
faster than
he's
most
fast
of them.
enough.
but the question is,
I don't. But
What do you want? Like, here's the thing.
you're gonna not. So yeah.
Evolve.
He's gonna have to evolve, and he's not going to be involved.
You're not gonna be a feature back. You're
Yeah,
gonna block.
you're not gonna be
You're gonna
involved.
you're gonna block up most of the time,
Yeah.
and you might catch a few passes out the backfield. That's it.
And I can give me an undrafted free agent.
You probably, but that's another thing. So when I say that, that means that comes with the paycheck.
Yeah.
That role comes with the fullback paycheck. You know what I'm saying? The statutory minimum. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna get somebody that I can actually coach up that don't come with all the stuff that come with Zeke.
I feel like that's a big problem with NFL players. Whereas you see this in the NBA, you get older NBA players will evolve and change roles.
Yeah.
Right? NFL players get older and they still think I'm Himothy. You ain't.
You gotta
not.
stay in the same lane.
You might have been a superstar, but now you're a possession receiver. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might have been, but now you can be change your role and stay in the league. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Beverly used to score 38 points a game.
Yeah.
When he first came in the league.
Now he's a defensive style.
Now he can't score to save his life, but he just played defense. But he's 38 and he still got a contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
All right, yo, next.
Well, we got more than what about Inakwe? He's a problem.
No, he's not.
The bull from Jacksonville?
He had like
was in?
six. He had like 6 sacks.
The year before that, he had 13.
Yeah, he's 34
We
years
mentioned
old.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, but see,
He's way better than Ezekiel
I
Elliott.
mentioned people who are either under 30 or actually Pro Bowl players. That's what I mean. So was Carson Wentz. I mean, what do you want to do? Like you want to do you really want to go over each person, bro?
Yeah.
Do you really want to go over each
I feel like the bull. I can't even pronounce the name. I feel like he's legitimate. Like I feel like he could make a team a lot better as a secondary rusher.
If he was
As a secondary rusher,
if he make a team a lot better, they wouldn't let him go.
they didn't let him. He was on his
He's
contract.
a free agent.
His contract. In it.
Are
Yeah,
you
they
doing
would've
the
signed
Tootsie
him.
roll right now? I'm sorry.
He gets a man in a robot shoot.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
BET Awards. I'm good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any more players to really discuss. I mean, that are
I think
really like worthy of discussing.
Ngakwe.
All right, who you got?
Who needs a second? I think. Well, y'all got who's DeMarcus Lawrence at this point in his career?
He's still.
I'm asking because
I think he's still top level, high level.
I would love him in San Francisco.
He's still high
I think
level.
you put him opposite Nick Bosa, they gonna go ham. I would
Things are
love
going
him.
to change with us, with him.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think. So.
I think there's a lot of teams that I as a secondary rusher, he would be the best secondary rusher in the NFL. The ball's solid. Like I'm talking about in his career since he jumped in the league, he hasn't had less than 6 sacks. He's been in the league 5 years, and he skywalked up. Last year was a down year, yes, but like as a secondary rusher, and he don't have to be the lead back. He went to Jacksonville. It was him by himself. They got rid of everybody else. You put him aside somebody that's like you put him next to Myles Garrett in Cleveland or something like that, where he's getting one-on-ones instead of double teams all the time. I think that's special. I ain't gonna hold you. I like him. Come to San Francisco, bro.
We got to go to San Francisco. He was starting your lineup.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Over who?
He would be the right end
Over who?
over Drake Jackson.
Yes.
I don't have it right in.
Y'all don't. He would start over DeMarcus Lawrence.
No,
Probably.
he didn't.
He's better than he had better numbers than DeMarcus Lawrence last year.
No, he didn't.
Wait, who are
Sacks
we
DeMarcus
talking
Lawrence
about?
had last year?
Yannick
Oh,
was born. Yannick
the-
was
How many
Yannick
sacks
is
DeMarcus
number-
Lawrence had last year?
6.
And he had 6.
He's
So they're
not
the
better.
same nigga.
That's the
So he's
same.
not
He
better.
was starting. He would start over in the Eagles defensive line.
He would definitely not start on the
Who your
Eagles.
defense is?
Yo, they got 18 million.
Stop.
18
Stop.
million
Who your defense is?
We can go with
Who your defense
Owen.
No. So you
Yeah,
play this
Brandon
linebacker. It's a
Graham,
linebacker.
Brandon
It's a
Graham.
linebacker. Keep going.
They
Okay,
run
he plays the same size as linebacker. He plays.
3-4. They run a 3-4.
So my point is, he would play the same size. So who's the other defensive end? That's my point.
Freaking
Don't he's playing? He's not starting because he's playing the same side. They're not gonna put 2 off linebackers at defensive end. They're not gonna do that. That don't make sense. They don't run a.
That's what off linebackers are in the 3-4.
No, they don't run a 3-4. First of all, they don't run a 3-4.
The Eagles-
They run a hybrid.
Do the Eagles run a 3-4?
No. You want me to name the defensive linemen?
Yeah.
Real quick. How?
Go ahead and name it.
How?
Name
How
it.
when they start 2 interior defensive linemen last
They
year?
don't- it's-
How could they run a 3-4? Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave both started defensive tackle. How you run a 3-4 with two defensive tackles?
They don't always play defensive.
They run a hybrid. That's my point. So who's the other defensive end? What's the boy name who can't bend down?
When they
Who always get hurt?
So most of the time
What's his name?
So they play nickel they
Because
play.
you got,
We're not talking about
you
niggas.
got Reddick.
Okay, Reddick.
Their base is a 3-4. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Josh Sweat.
He start over Josh Sweat. He's better than Josh Sweat.
He's
His
better
numbers is
than-
better. Well,
He's definitely
It's not
better
an
than-
argument.
He's definitely
It's not
better
an
than-
argument.
You said his numbers.
his numbers is better than Josh Sweat. Career.
Okay.
He's definitely better
Okay,
than Josh
we,
Sweat.
We can say career.
Career.
What did Josh Sweat do last?
How
Everybody
many
knows
sacks did he have last year?
exactly.
I mean, tell me. You tell me.
Yeah,
He's your team.
I know he had a pick 6 against the Cowboys.
He's still better than Josh Sweat. His contract will tell you he's better than Josh Sweat.
So where's he at right now?
He's better than Josh Sweat. That's
Where's
what
he
I'm
at
telling
right
you.
He's a free agent, George.
Okay.
I understood what you're saying.
Yeah.
That was the point I was trying to make. If he's that good,
But there's a lot of people that's
They wouldn't
free
let him
agents.
go. You know what I'm saying? When you're good, they don't let you go unless you're not
11,
Better than Josh Sweat.
11 sacks.
He's better than Josh
Josh
Sweat.
Sweat had 11 sacks.
11 sacks. So
Not
that's what I'm
better-
saying.
not
He's
Like,
better than Josh Sweat.
Not better than Josh
Better than
Sweat.
Josh Sweat.
11 sacks.
I'm telling
And
you,
a
he's better
pick
than Josh
six.
Sweat.
And a
He's
pick
better than
six.
Josh Sweat.
Okay. I mean,
He's better than Josh.
He's better than Josh Sweat. I don't care what y'all say.
I know
He's
who
better
Yannick
than
is.
Josh
I test he's
Yannick
better
is
than
good.
Josh.
Yannick is good, but he's not better than Josh Sweat.
dog. I'm
Josh
telling
Sweat
you.
had 11 sacks.
He's better than Josh Sweat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like.
I mean,
Okay.
He would start for y'all. That's my point.
I disagree.
Well, yo, let's reflect. Yeah, all right. So this is the fun part. This is the fun part, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You ready? Now it is time to reflect on this season of Wings, Whiskey, and Sports. What's the best topic we ever talked about in this podcast?
All week? I mean, all year.
All season. Like, what's the best topic we ever try to like? Like, it got ridiculous. I can tell you right now what that joint was. The whole LeBron Jordan like the LeBron Jordan conversation will forever be the craziest joint because especially when Jared was here, like when that joint
He got dismantled.
yo,
like a Jordan first, like one of them loose wings.
like when the LeBron came, when the LeBron conversation comes into play, I feel like Don lost his voice that night. I felt like Chris was ready to fight. I felt like that night he was just mad angry.
That's a cheat code though. That's a cheat code for any
And
sports.
the night that you said that Steph Curry was better than everybody, who you said Steph Curry was better than? That was wild, right?
That's what even Don got.
You want
That was wild, too.
The topic of the top. I think it was the topic of the best 5 NBA players of all. That was when it got.
I had Steph in the top
That
5
joint, that joint got real spooky.
over Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's when it got
That's what I
spooky.
did.
That joint got mad spooky.
Hey man,
Don don't get hype.
Oh my gosh.
hype.
all the time.
But
That's when it got
was
wild.
like real pronounced that night.
Yeah, that joint got
So that
wild.
was my take.
We had
Listen,
good times, man. We had good times.
and listen. Here's the thing.
We had good times, man.
It wasn't that dumb. It wasn't that dumb when you think about it. It wasn't that dumb when you think about
It
it.
was a wild. It was a
It's not that
wild.
wild.
hot take.
It's not
It was
that
a
wild.
hot take.
Not that wild.
It's a wild.
It's
hot
not that wild.
take. It is. It is.
Oh man.
But then, like 2 weeks later, you came around and was like, "Yeah, I was wild."
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
You
did.
just. I ain't gonna say you.
We have it. We have it on.
It's on tape.
Find it.
man.
It's on tape. It's on tape. Yeah.
I think the Deshaun Watson conversation got pretty lit. I think Ryan Russell made it 10 times worse. That might have been that episode. The episode might have been the most. That's the episode we had to be like. I think that's the episode where we had to be like, yo, we do not represent everything that is being said by Ryan Russell.
What about
That was
the
a good
Kyrie Irving conversation?
Yeah, the Amazon thing.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
I think
That's when
Ryan
he got
Funny's
messy.
joint was with Ham.
Hold on.
What?
Hamlin.
Yeah, when we was watching it. Yeah, because Ryan didn't realize that man was dying. So he had all the jokes.
Hey, he didn't care.
No.
He had
Ryan realized.
Ryan like, yo, no, because he got his man is
After
dying
that
right
night,
now.
Once I
he
was in
kept
there, I
the
was in
jokes
there.
going.
Once I was in it, I was in it.
After that night, he kept the jokes going.
we had to cut the whole
Like,
podcast.
We actually shut down the podcast for the joke. Like, yo, why are you joking
We
about
did
that?
that out of respect because the ambulance came and
Yo,
he wasn't alive anymore.
He
got real quiet.
unalived it.
Do you remember the theories that we had about that he really died and they got somebody that looked like him?
Nah. You said we. the theories you had.
Yeah, that was definitely
All those
Don.
were yours.
That might
That
have been a
was-
Don theory.
No, but
Don.
no.
When
They
he was
weren't your
clapping, when he
theories.
was clapping in the stands, he was like, "That's him." That's
They weren't your theories, but you were the only one that was bringing them up. You were the only one. I'm saying you. I'm not saying you believed them. I'm saying you're the only one that was bringing them to.
No
the
one
table, 'cause
believed
ain't
nobody
Yeah,
goes
no,
to Hamlin pass
it was what was on
standing in
social
the
media.
stands in the press box.
Oh, yo, how about the topic? I think we got. It's so fitting that he's not here. The topic of the time that the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, we didn't see Chris for like 5 weeks.
Didn't see
We
him.
see
What he say?
the Eagles lost the
What's
Super
your,
Bowl.
yo,
Chris-
wait. 5 weeks. Can we do a reenaction?
What
We
he
can
say?
reaction?
What he say?
What do the Eagles have to do to win the Super Bowl? Show up.
That's what he
Show up.
said. That's what
Show
he
up.
said. That was the line.
Show up.
and then he didn't show up. And then he didn't show up for like
Show
5
up.
weeks.
Show up.
That was
I'm
hilarious.
walking the building.
And then he had something to do miraculously
for like
5
5 weeks.
a
George-
month and a
George
half
had to
straight.
sit here and take that abuse.
That joke was crazy, bro. That joke was crazy. Any other topics that was like wild, crazy? All right, here we go. What was the craziest line that one of us ever said during the season? I tell you this line, Ryan
You should
said.
have gave us
Ryan
these
said
topics
about
beforehand.
No, Ryan. No,
You
Ryan. No,
Mostly
this,
Brian.
Ryan
Same
said
to me.
this line about Kobe Bryant and a helicopter
Oh,
crash.
the helicopter.
I said,
do
yo,
remember.
you were going to hell, dude. Like, yo, what is wrong?
That
with
was
this?
probably the worst.
Now, what's the line though?
No, because
I can't even repeat the
Yes,
line.
you can. You can't bring it up and not repeat it.
He was like, we was
No,
talking
we
about-
said no. It was like, when was the last time Kobe ain't win? I was like, this is last play. He definitely took an L on that one.
Oh yeah. We talking about taking L.
I was like, he definitely took an L on that one.
You didn't land.
This is bad. This is bad.
It was bad.
I'm going to wrap it with every.
Oh, that
Still
was so funny.
It was not funny. Yo, Ryan was horrible, bro. He said
Ryan's
some
a
wild
bad human
lines,
being. He's a
man.
bad human being of the show.
I like this,
Oh,
Daryl.
man.
What's another one? Give me another one.
No, there was one. It was probably the most plausible moment. Chris said something that was such a horrible.
moment.
Yo, Chris said something that was such a horrible pause, bro. He said something like,
Oh,
what
we
he said?
can't. Look, I don't even feel
The
like
most plausible moment.
everything been for one. The pause thing has taken us down the path that we probably because now you can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing.
You can't.
No, but then we've had some really
A lot of it is
Pause
Don
movie.
too. I ain't gonna. Don got the top. In the
Not
top
on camera.
5 pause moments,
not on
he got
camera,
3
bro.
of them.
None of them on camera.
I can't think of exactly.
You
what
talking
pause
behind the
moment was. But I remember Chris said something. I was like, yo, that I am uncomfortable.
I got a question for y'all.
What you got, Don?
What was our most racist moment?
Somebody.
Oh, it's clear.
it was Ryan.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
It was so
I definitely wasn't me.
I don't know what it was, but I'm 100% sure.
Positive, I
Remember,
wasn't.
he said,
He called him Spick. You said Spick.
I never said
You
spit.
definitely said it.
he said,
the whole reason why we got this job?
well, yeah, Ryan is
No, you're the reason. 'cause
No.
You kept saying the N word. We had to
correct. No,
did say that
correct.
N-word
So I
like
used
50
one word,
times.
and then you said verbatim. You said, I said, well, Carlos is racist, and you said, no, it ain't. And I said, do white people get offended by it? You said, no. And I said, Karen get offended by it? Yes. So it's correct.
Yeah, I said some wild stuff.
We're gonna have to go back and do the archives.
I had to go back in the archives and find out the most plausible moments. I remember
Good time.
Chris said, I was like, yo, you can't say it was something crazy. Like he defends hard with like you can't touch the ball because the ball's hard. I'm like, yo, what?
It would be great. We might have to put a
Little
Video
like a
compilation
montage,
together.
like a montage of all the pause moments. That's
Yeah.
all
crazy.
the shit, all the wrong shit we said.
Here you go. What's the most outlandish prediction that one of us ever made? The
Eagles
most
winning the Super Bowl.
outlandish prediction.
My
Eagles
Right
win the
here,
Super
I
Bowl.
got it.
predictions dropped.
One of
like,
us predicted that Jalen Hurts was going to be better than Dak Prescott.
that wasn't that outrageous.
That was last year too, by the way.
yeah, and it
That
was
was this
outrageous.
season.
Y'all said it was
That was
outrageous.
this
It was outrageous. It wasn't this season.
this season.
It wasn't this season.
I don't think
I said it this season too.
I just told y'all stop trying to interject your teams where they don't.
Yeah,
fit.
like they don't.
No,
fit.
I said it this season. We said it.
No,
Don
that was
said it.
last season. That was
You said it last season, Don.
I said it this season too.
Whatever.
So was the shit outlandish?
Yes, in the beginning of the year, y'all were like,
I
he
feel like
didn't even finish the
wait,
season last year.
The crazy thing, at the beginning of this year, I feel like everybody was on board with Jalen Hurts being better than Dak Prescott, except for the Dallas fans.
Probably.
Yeah, because they both went to the playoffs, and Dak Prescott stunk in the playoffs last year. The year before that, Don, you're correct. It was outlandish, but this year it wasn't that outlandish. That's what I'm saying.
I really
Close
feel
your
like
eyes
I
and
really feel like
look to Jesus all you want.
I really feel like ninjas owe me an apology
There's
though.
never been a time where Aaron
I
has
really feel
agreed
like
with
cats
me.
owe me an apology because the most outlandish thing that y'all said I said actually came to fruition.
What was that?
Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback.
not a
in
top
the
5
NFL.
quarterback. To date, he's not a top 5 quarterback. No, nobody agree with you. Wait. You just said we all agree with
You did
him.
agree with me.
I've never agreed he was a top 5
If you look
quarterback.
at the numbers
Ever.
right now, he's top 5
You
in
can look
everything.
at everything you want to look. He's not a top 5 quarterback, Daryl.
No, I'm pretty
Top
sure.
5 quarterback.
Pretty sure I don't agree with you on that.
I don't agree with you to this day.
I give him top 8.
He's a
Right.
Top
5
10-ish.
quarterback.
Yeah,
You know
like-
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Gosh,
you
bro.
thought you was gonna throw that out there.
I
And
know, I'm
man,
just
nobody
saying.
ever agreed
The
with
most
you. on that.
outlandish thing you said is that you had the top 2 safeties in the NFL
I said-
right after the ball
I said-
dropped.
I said-
that interception.
what I said is-
was it when he dropped the pick in the playoffs?
I said
Remember
we had the number 1 ranked safety.
No,
that
you
was
said
that was a,
you
that was
said
a
we
fact,
have
though.
the top 2 safeties
So
in the
based on
NFL.
stats, and it was a fact. at that
No,
point in
you
time.
dropped.
That
He
was talking about
dropped
2 years
This
ago.
is the week before.
Yes, he dropped this. But before that, we had the top rated safety group, and that was a fact. That wasn't. So you can say it's outlandish based on hindsight, correct?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
But I'm saying it was a fact. It was me stating
Not
numbers.
a fact. It was
It was
your
me
opinion.
stating a number.
They had 1 interception all year. That's not no number.
Who
Like
had 1 interception?
whoever the Bulls that dropped the pick, we really looked at his number. He had 1 pick the whole season. He wasn't that good. You said it was the top safeties in the entire league. I remember the outlandish statements.
What about all the shit that I hit on that y'all said I was crazy for?
Well, bring it up. What would you say? What would you say that we? Because
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I said
when,
a lot of stuff that was on
when
point.
I told y'all 2 years, can I go back 2 years? Because Don already started that, or do we just stick it with this season?
We just sticking with this.
All right, let's stick with this season.
He was this season.
Because I said at this table when I said in round 2, I said it's gonna be Denver versus Miami, and Denver gonna win in 4. That's what I said. Y'all told me y'all was crazy,
Denver 1-5 though.
but y'all told me I was okay. 1 game, but y'all told me I was crazy for picking
Y'all
those
been
2
on
teams.
semantics.
I didn't
today.
say you was crazy.
Yeah,
I said
did.
Denver.
Everybody. I was the
I
only team that picked them. Nobody picked either one of them.
Denver winning.
I picked Miami.
I had Denver winning.
No, after they got to the championship, I had them
Denver
winning.
winning at
I had them
6.
win. No, you had them winning after they got to. I had them winning in the second round. I said,
It was you and me was the only ones that picked Miami, but you was right about the Denver situation. I guess.
Yeah, I thought you was crazy.
Yeah,
You-
I ain't what you saying.
You ain't gonna give me no lie, bro.
I'm just saying. I
Give me no
don't,
lie,
it don't
bro.
sound like you know what I'm saying. Whatever. You know what I mean? All right.
What's Don's worst producing moment?
Might have happened today.
It's you got a lot. You got a lot to choose
I
from.
think it was one point.
He was on his phone checking.
He was,
I remember
on,
something, yeah.
he was on his phone, and the mics cut off. Everything cut off, and Don never came back. So we talked for a good 15 minutes, and everybody was in the chat like, "We can't hear you. Nothing's happening." And it was like, "Yeah," and Don was nowhere to be
Man,
found.
I got one worse.
No.
When he fell asleep. When he fell asleep. Wait. He started off that show. First he, wait. I don't know if y'all remember this show.
That was
This
the red
the
cup.
wildest show ever. This one
When he first started drinking Bud Light Live.
He put his tongue in the
You definitely did that. Oh, you definitely did that. Don, you was out of pocket. You was out of pocket that night. You did, but you was out of pocket that night.
And
Don.
then he fell asleep. Oh man, boy was wild,
Yo,
man.
I think I would have said my worst was probably one that you guys don't even know because the soundboard went out and, and I never said nothing.
We did like a whole show with no sound.
No, it was a couple minutes. It was a couple.
It was wild. It was long.
All right, who was our?
Oh shit!
So we had, I think this season. How many guests we had? We had Lane.
We had a lane. We had
The
Gates.
best guest we had, honestly, the best guest we had was the chick you brought on. Who was
That's
a
her.
Cowboys
Elaine.
fan.
Oh, Nicole.
No, the chick that
Elaine's
knew-
your wife.
Yo,
From
the
Nicole.
chick who knew,
Nicole.
she knew football.
She was
like,
good.
yo,
She
she
was
was
good.
actually tough. I was like, dang, she kept it a bean
She's
too.
a Dallas fan. She was like,
But she
y'all
kept it
way-
100 though. She kept it 100.
Way more than y'all keep it. Way
I
more than
know.
y'all
I
did.
actually agree with everything she said except for that. I agree with everything she was saying.
So we had Gates. Gates came on.
We did have Gates on.
Jerv was on.
Jerv was on.
Jerv,
Jerv was the most overhyped, underperformed performer. on the show. Wow.
You said that when he can't defend himself.
Jerv, I'm telling you,
Jerv was the one that called you out for saying the most outlandish
And guess
crap.
what? He got destroyed every time he tried to debate with me.
Oh,
Like
geez.
drag. Drag jerk.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
What about
Rel was on.
Rel, the bull you brought for the betting advice?
That was Rel.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
That was Rel.
No, Rel did the
It
bet.
was Rel.
It was Rel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his. Not
Terrell.
we're not talking about Terrell.
Wasn't Chuck on here one time too?
No, so there's Terrell Lyerly and then there's Rel.
The
Willis.
contractor bull.
Yeah.
Rel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chuck came
Chuck
for a
was on
couple
here
times.
once.
Did Drake come once?
Drake was just in the
Drake
background
came, but
doing
he
nothing.
didn't want to.
Yeah, he just wanted
He
to
just wanted
talk.
to call.
Yeah, he
Smoke.
just wanted to call Smoke. But yeah, it was like some guys.
We had some good times
Good times,
here,
bro.
man. That's a
Good
good
time.
time.
We're gonna keep doing this shit too.
Yeah.
What's George is be a guest at the table. What's George's?
Yo, it gotta be the moment.
Hold on.
His worst or best?
Yeah, which one we finish your question? Which
Sometimes them things is interchangeable. It's the worst. It's
Your worst moment turns into your best.
It's your best. You know what I'm saying?
No, George snapped
Most
about.
rememberable.
Was it a boxing?
Definitely
When he
boxing.
snatched,
It's
when he
definitely a
snatched the
boxing
mic
joint.
over-
Yeah, it was definitely a boxing comment.
He took your
That
mic.
was,
He took your mic, and he made you put the camera on him.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Yeah, that is probably a boxing
Oh,
comment.
man, good times.
And then probably the most. What was the funniest moment on this joint? There was one time I think I couldn't even finish the show no more.
We ended it.
We had to end the show because the joint was way too funny. Forget what happened, man. We gotta go back and watch some of these
It may
joints.
have been DeMar Hamlin because we was like, yo.
Oh, we
gotta-
definitely ended it on the
we gotta
Muhammad.
end the show
Hey,
'cause
when he
Ryan came
died,
in
that
and
joint.
I think we were laughing.
Ryan wasn't
We,
letting nobody get
we were laughing a lot.
Yo,
We laughed a lot.
let's talk. Can we talk about how Chris? So we all sat at this table while our teams was playing Monday Night Football. All of us did it at
Yep,
least once.
every single
Yeah,
time.
Chris refused to
Except
be here.
Chris.
Yeah,
The only one who's ducked all
Duck
the smoke every
but
time.
talk heavy though.
Talk crazy.
Talk heavy.
Talk crazy.
Every week prior.
We've all been here in front of people when our team is playing the game.
We need a award show.
Just
For like, so what would the
This is our award
so
show.
what would so
This
what
is
would the award be?
superlative. This is the accolade.
superlative.
Our award show got to be. It got to be sophisticated.
We gotta create the awards too. It's
Okay,
just
well,
real mad.
so
random
what
create
would
the
the
awards.
awards be? I would clearly be most knowledgeable.
Incorrect.
Money,
Incorrect.
hands down.
Incorrect.
For that
I would give you.
For that
I would give you.
Earn his biggest ego.
Yeah.
Hands down, most
Definitely,
knowledgeable.
Probably
Most knowledgeable.
you probably get biggest
No,
ego,
I'm gonna
Drake.
give you biggest ego.
No, you get most audacity. That's what you get.
Who's getting most knowledgeable over me? Who y'all?
Nerve award.
Please tell me who's getting
The
most knowledgeable.
funniest takes.
Ryan.
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 Yeah, Ryan's funny
But
as takes.
I want to know who's getting voted most knowledgeable over Earn.
So
We're not
I would
gonna
say
give up
so
most
so
Yeah, that's not a.
Oh, we can't get a award.
You just making shit up.
yeah, I think biggest lies is probably you. Ern. Like you say, every line Ern said is like 99% of that. I'm like, Nick, where you getting percentage? Like every week, Ern got a different percentage. Last week it was 65%.
All right,
The next week it was 82%.
One for you.
You
Like,
the
yo,
stat maker.
Yeah. You're like, yo, what's like, yo, 72% of correct complete. Like, yo, where you get 72%?
most likely to Google some shit.
That's big. 'Cause I gotta make sure it's right. I gotta make sure it's right.
Fucking stat master over here.
That's why I said I'm probably the stats will probably go to me because I'm all about looking at the stats. You talking about making up some stats though? Dang, going.
I don't make them up. I just
Ern
spit
be
'em
like, yo,
out.
99% of people in America.
What you doing about stats?
What? Oh, pedigree over performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
he give you.
Oh my God, yeah.
That is like
There you go. With bars in the yeah, bars
just
in-
make it up. They just
Yeah,
make them up.
99% of NBA drink water or players drink water. Like everybody drinks water. Like
I mean, they on.
But Ern gonna give you a percentage though. He gonna give you a percentage. It'd be their percentage every time.
Only on Tuesday.
But I'm not gonna be that far off. I might be 1 to 2% off, but I'm not gonna be that far off.
But there is no stat for that.
Exactly.
You just made that shit up.
Off topic of the week, man. We talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
top five.
So this
Off
is
topic of the
so
week.
we're gonna end the show with the most debatable topic probably of the season. It might be.
We was going.
We were looking at-
We still ain't finished the Mount Rushmore, so it's not the most.
We finished the
We
Mount
just stopped talking about it.
over.
It's not. It's not.
Because we couldn't get 5.
We're not gonna get 5. We're not gonna get 5. It's 4. No, it's only 4.
Well, we only at 3.
And
We're not going to get 4.
We can't get nobody else out.
We're not going to get 4.
Now it's just hating on everybody.
So who were our Mount Rushmore selected?
I can't even remember.
We said Jordan. We said Jordan.
It was Jordan, Serena.
Lisa Leslie.
It was not no freaking Lisa. Let's stop. Right.
We didn't even
come
put
on,
Muhammad
brother.
Ali on there.
Muhammad Ali didn't make it.
Muhammad Ali didn't make it.
I think it was Jordan, Lisa Leslie, and Tiger Woods.
It was not Lisa Leslie. It was Serena Williams. Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. Sorry. I think it was Jordan, Serena Williams, and Tiger Woods.
And Tiger Woods. Those were the 3. That was them 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why you can't get Lisa
So
Leslie.
George, you don't even know this about because George wasn't here that year.
No.
So George, we would start off every show the way we used to start.
We didn't get Wayne Gretzky at hockey.
No. So the way we
no.
we never got 99.
Not
We
put
never
no.
even made that high,
No.
right?
Honestly, no. We did have 4. We didn't have 4.
We didn't have 4.
Yes, we did because we
were
said
race car drivers?
no. We said Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
Serena Williams,
Yep.
Tiger Woods, and then when Tom Brady won that last
No, we
John,
never.
No,
No,
we weren't-
he
we
said
weren't
hell
allowed
no.
to get Tom Brady.
I remember them saying hell no to Tom Brady.
Tom Brady wasn't allowed.
He cheated. He had cheated.
And he said yes.
we really not gonna say Tom Brady
So
though.
George, let me explain
You
to
can't
George. George wasn't here that
You
year.
can't get Tom
We
Brady.
used to start off the show
You gotta
every
ask
year.
But I love
the
Tommy
podcast,
Ever-Patrick.
If it was episode 1, we would name all the best athletes that wore the number 1, right? And then they would be elevated. Could they be on the Mount Rushmore?
Oh,
Yes or
yeah.
no? Right? So we got to the point where it was like we had 3 and nobody. Because then what happened is people started hating on certain people. Like I said, I said no.
They all started.
I
I
said
know Muhammad Ali too.
I
No,
said no.
It all started because y'all voted down
it
Muhammad
was
Ali.
Chris. No, it was
No,
Chris.
it was
Chris got petty.
It was me, you, and Chris that said no to Muhammad.
No, Chris wanted Muhammad
Oh,
Ali.
yeah.
Me and you said no, so Chris got petty. Was like, well, whatever y'all say, but just say no because Muhammad Ali needed to be in the 4. So anything that was not Muhammad Ali, Chris just said no
Right.
to.
So
That's why we couldn't
But then once you were voted out, you couldn't be.
You couldn't,
yeah.
So
It
then
had to be unanimous.
I mean, Chris was right though. But go ahead.
No,
How is
No.
Muhammad Ali
No.
not the?
Because he lost. There's boxers that haven't lost.
facts.
Everybody loses in life.
Not Floyd.
No, but there's boxers that haven't lost. So if you're gonna go boxing,
Well,
you
who
gotta go
knows?
Floyd above. You gotta go
There's
Floyd
only,
above.
only 2, and everybody
There's
knows
2.
Floyd.
There's 2.
I'm a diehard, but Muhammad Ali for
The point is, you're if I'm undefeated as a boxer, wore every title I ever fought for.
Titles don't matter.
Agreed, but that's my point.
They don't.
But you lost. Muhammad Ali had a down spell.
Is it easy to go 50-0?
In current time, yes.
Muhammad Ali
Wow.
lost to somebody that he was supposed to win against.
When he probably should have retired. He was like, dead.
No, before that.
Stop.
Before that, Joe Frazier. Everybody had Muhammad Ali with Joe Frazier. Stop.
Hold on. That's after he didn't fight for like 5 years.
Guess what? When Jordan came back from a 3-year retirement, what did he do? Win a championship.
Okay. What did he do the 8 years?
So
prior?
my point is, I don't have nothing against Muhammad Ali, but if I'm gonna say boxer, I can't look at undefeated boxers and then say Muhammad Ali's the best boxer of all time.
But you gotta weigh
can't
and
do it.
measure the competition that they fought. And I'm a
Listen,
diehard.
I've been arguing this.
So who Muhammad Ali fight other than Joe Frazier and George Foreman?
No, he. What about Sugar Ray Robinson?
Outside of
George Foreman.
What about Sugar Ray Robinson?
Ken Norton.
Yeah. What about Sugar Ray
Joe
Robinson?
Frazier.
He fought everybody.
so
What about Sugar Ray Robinson?
Anyone that was anybody
What
in
about
heavyweight
Sugar Ray
came
Robinson?
in the 70s.
What about Sugar Ray Robinson?
He fought him.
Who
Sugar
you
Ray
fight?
Robinson did beat
Who
everybody.
ain't fight?
When did he fight? 40s,
So
50s?
because he's older.
No. Everybody knows talent gets better after each year.
Agreed.
To me,
It
the
should.
best era of boxing was the 70s.
You're not getting Muhammad Ali in the top.
That's fine. I mean,
That's the point we're trying to make.
each his own.
So this is how the argument used to go.
This is why we stopped.
So
This is why we stopped that
That's
shit.
it. So we're not gonna get a 4 point.
So
like
let's
Tom
get
Brady
back.
was the closest thing to me. I don't. Please make your argument as to why Tom Brady is not on Mount Rushmore.
Everything you just said about Muhammad Ali.
Well, I don't know.
No,
I wanted Tom Brady.
What did he
I don't think
lose?
none of those-
He won
I feel like I
7.
wanted
He
Tom
lost
Brady.
to the
The
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Won 7 Super Bowls. 7.
So how many times did Muhammad Ali win? He was the first
Twice. He won it
person
twice.
to defend his championship.
Maybe 4, and it wasn't 7 times. I guarantee it wasn't 7 times.
Right, more than
It was
seven.
more.
No, it wasn't more than 7 times.
It was more than 7 times.
God, bro.
It was a 10-year period.
But we're
George
talking
also
about
just said belts don't matter.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just said to him the same arguments that you can have while we don't have Tom.
But Tom Brady played the best team in the NFL every year when he won them Super Bowls.
Fighters.
Not every time.
I think
I mean,
not every
Most
time,
times.
bro. Not every time, bro.
The year that he fought George Foreman.
That's 1 year.
The year that he fought George.
That's 1 year.
Frazier, he was the best. Foreman
He lost
was
to Frazier.
He beat him the second time.
I
But he
got
lost
you.
to him the first time.
He lost to him though.
What I'm saying is he was the best when he fought him.
He was the best when he lost to him too.
Exactly. And I'm saying Tom Brady.
Oh, you saying that?
The
I get what you're saying.
parallels
I
are
got
the
you. I got
same.
you. I got
He
you.
lost the Rocky.
I got you.
So Tom Brady has the most passing yards in NFL history.
Tom Brady got every
Most
record.
touchdowns in NFL history, most Super Bowls in NFL history. The Bulls' records are uncomparable to any other sport.
You're correct. But
So
they're
why
not
are we having
but
this
they're-
discussion?
But here's the thing, because
But then I can't
Football-
come back with Floyd.
football is a team. Is more of a
It's
team.
It's 50
Floyd.
wins.
Not even just 50 wins. Floyd fought the most champions, and I know I just said belts don't matter. But to combat,
Well, no.
what
So
you're
what
saying-
happened was Floyd didn't get in because Muhammad Ali didn't get in.
Correct. Because it was on some
Well,
petty
no,
stuff.
it was like
Chris was on some petty stuff. Like
Understood.
And I don't
Floyd
think.
didn't get in.
Also, we don't really believe Floyd's the best boxer. That's another part.
Yes,
Of
that's
Floyd
why it's
fought a
not-
bunch of
it's not-
nobodies to get to 50.
He fought, so his last
A bunch of nobodies and a bunch of old people.
so
A bunch of
No,
old
but he
people and
did-
nobodies.
But Floyd didn't fight the people when he was supposed to fight. them.
Correct.
Exactly.
Because
That's
Floyd,
what.
his last 30 fights, they were all championship fighters. The last 30. That's unheard of.
After they got old.
Not all. Not all.
Most.
Not all. And some of them were.
Oscar wasn't old.
No, some of them
Oscar
were.
was old.
Oscar
was old.
I need to be key topic, Doc. I need it now.
You need what?
A what?
The
Warriors
John
topic,
John.
man.
The ladies.
Oh, all right.
Top five.
Off topic.
Top
Topic.
so let's we gonna go.
Female.
So the Mount Rushmore thing, we're not gonna get an answer to, but we're gonna go into the last topic, which is pretty much the most debatable topic. Folks, help us out.
Stop
Write
talking
something in the
so
chat.
fast. Slow down.
Write something in the chat.
Slow
Just
down.
because you can't understand, your brain needs to catch up with me. All right.
Let me ask you. I got a question. Can I
Yo,
question?
so hold on, before you
said
get
that talking fast, you
let me
just
say
listening
that.
to
I
I got an off-topic question.
Let me ask the question
Let me
to
ask
my
before you
audience.
get to that question.
Before we
That
get to the
teacher that
audience.
stole that wouldn't let the chick get her diploma. Would you have done that?
Why we gotta put me in this situation?
Because I want
Why
to.
we
This
gotta
is
put
just
me
me
in-
just asking the question.
I don't even want to be in this conversation.
Can I gritty across Daryl Johnson's
We
stage?
gotta have this conversation on the podcast.
Yes.
We gotta talk about this on the
Because I want
podcast.
to know.
Do I ask?
It's
him
a,
about-
I don't. You gotta get in top.
do
You don't
I
gotta.
give him forensic scenarios?
I
on
mean,
the
you
podcast?
could if you wanted to, but I'm saying I don't. You don't gotta.
like
Darryl,
true forensic
Darryl.
investigation.
All right, Dad. We'll take it out to.
He can't talk about his. That's his colleague.
That's my it's my people.
Was she wrong?
It's my people.
He not gonna be like, oh, that the motherfucker was dead wrong for doing
Yeah,
the
we
shit
not
that you should have done because
Yeah,
you
I'd
should have
have
never
snatched-
done
I'd
that
have snatched
shit
my
because
diploma
what
right
the
out
fuck
that
was
way
this is
when
what
they
I
came.
fucking graduated for, and I can do whatever the fuck I want out here on these streets because
other
you're not the
words-
fucking police. He can't say that.
In other words, the next topic that we're going to talk about is, and then we need you to put your answer in the chat. We need the top 5 female singers of all time. Top 5 female singers of all time. Now, there's 2 ways we can do this.
Ain't no 2 ways because Daryl tried to put Beyonce over Mariah Carey.
I'm going to explain. We can either say top 5 total package. Total package is singing, performing, entertaining, etc. Looks, all that.
That changes the.
Or we can say,
dynamic.
that's why I'm asking which one we're doing. Or we can say top 5 voices, female voices.
No,
All right, so then we got to do.
let's do something. We did the voice.
And, Black.
Let's do the other one.
And they got to be black.
Okay,
Racist much?
Okay,
They
Don.
can't. No, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I think we got to.
Dion.
I'm gonna say
We got to
like,
be inclusive, Don.
Let's
We're
say
gonna be
top
inclusive.
5.
Earlier.
All right, so right now we're gonna be inclusive.
We're doing
We're gonna-
all female.
All females, top 5 voices, top 5 singing female voices of all time, All right, so
Britney Spears.
let's start.
I'll knock a drink. I'll knock a drink on you on purpose.
Ariana Grande.
That's mad disrespectful.
Ariana Grande. Then like if we,
Top 5 voices.
Ariana Grande can sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
Eliminating what he said.
Ariana Grande.
But y'all naming just
Top
random names.
voices?
Y'all
Ariana
naming-
Grande.
Y'all random names right now.
But
Ariana Grande can sing her ass off.
I hate.
They just had her sing the fucking Aretha tribute.
And she can imitate any singer you.
All right, so this is
We not having Ariana
So listen,
Grande.
let me-
We were not in the show. Ariana Grande. in our top
Let me
five.
help this argument. So like, if you're gonna be the top 5 like longevity matters, which means that your voice was so good that you were able to sing.
Okay, so
You actually be able to prime over a long period of time.
He said Britney Spears. I said I like Christina Aguilera more than Britney Spears, so Britney Spears can't be in the top 5.
He was joking.
Ryan said Ariana Grande,
All right.
who's also
Another
better than
explanation.
Christina.
She's not in the top 5.
But
She could be.
neither
So,
of them.
so are we doing the total package now?
No, we're doing
Like,
voices.
insane?
We're just doing
I
voices.
thought-
Because total package said they said total package was. I think we should do total package.
But if you
did-
do total
we did
packages,
voices
like
earlier.
Ganarsha is definitely.
We can do
Do
total
whatever y'all
package.
want.
Let's do the total package.
So let's go over total package. So, folks, total package is you can sing, you can dance, you can perform, you can entertain. In other words, I would pay the most for your concert, pretty much. I would pay the most money to see your concert, dead or alive. Dead or alive, I'll pay the most for your concert. Put it in the chat. Who's your top 5?
So Beyonce is number 1.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Beyonce's number 1.
Beyonce's number
Based on
1.
his criteria.
I think Beyonce is number 1.
It's still it's still Whitney.
No, he's based on his criteria.
So
Agreed, still Whitney.
I would argue
I
because
think
we
he
watch
is
we
too.
watch
I
we
wouldn't
watch.
go to
If
a
it's total
I wouldn't
package,
go
it's
to a
Beyonce.
Whitney concert by myself.
Then you don't know music, my boy.
Whitney's up there because she can sing.
It's awesome.
She
but,
can
like,
kind
we're
of
talking about-
she can't
but
dance.
total package though.
Whitney
She can
has
act.
to dance.
You said right.
Yeah, but total package is not Whitney.
So if you had the opportunity to go to Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, or who was the
Beyonce?
other person we said?
Beyonce?
Or Beyonce.
I'm gonna go.
If you had tickets to go,
So you talking me
you go see
personally?
Beyonce, right?
Janet Jackson,
I go to Beyonce.
Beyonce, Whitney Houston.
I'm not
We all
going to
go
Janet
see
Jackson before I see Whitney Houston.
I would not go to
Because one,
Disagree.
Whitney Houston bringing Bobby Brown on stage, and that shit
Yo.
gonna be rocking. So you
Okay,
tripping?
that's not the question.
It's part of the performance.
I ain't gonna lie. Velvet Rope Tour.
I'm saying, like, I'm going to see Janet
Beyonce.
You're just going to see
Beyonce,
titties.
Janet Jackson.
You're going to see a whore.
No, she's going to give me a great show.
You're going to see somebody have sex
I
on
think
stage.
I'm with you.
That's exactly what Beyonce's
Beyonce
doing.
and Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson over
Over what?
Whitney.
What? Janet Jackson did not.
Stop.
She didn't
Janet
sell
Jackson-
more. She did. Her tours are better than Whitney's.
Let's see. I mean,
How do you know? How do you
You can
know?
look it up.
Whitney went on one.
There
You
you
can
go.
look it
There
up.
you go with the
You can
numbers.
Google the shit
There you
right
go.
now.
Freaking numbers again.
Whitney
You
went
can
on
play
one.
these numbers again.
Whitney went on one tour.
Whitney had 20.
Ain't nobody wanted to see that shit.
You tripping?
That's why we only ever talk
What
about
movie with
Janet.
Janet Jackson in that you watched?
Y'all talking all that.
I don't know.
I watched The Bodyguard all the time.
I watched The Bodyguard. I watched The Preacher's Wife.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. You know what time it
But
is.
guess what? I also watched.
You just watched
the Last Temptation.
Yeah.
I watched Beyonce's shit too. That's
So that I gave you Beyonce.
Fucking.
Would you watch with Janet Jackson?
Janet, Beyonce.
Ain't nobody going to see fucking Janet Jackson.
I'm going to see Mary J. Blige.
I'm not saying. I'm talking in terms of Whitney and Beyonce. First of all, if you got Whitney over Beyonce, your argument didn't just end.
No,
at that
because we
point.
went into like the total
Time.
package of entertainment.
In total package of what?
Wait, what? I don't think you said what you wanted to say.
Exactly.
I did say exactly what I said.
You
Right?
No, he did.
You said Beyonce first, right?
Yes.
Okay, I agree.
Whitney
with you.
too.
But I don't agree. I think Whitney is the best singer. I agree.
Best
Whitney
performer.
is the better singer out of all of them.
Yeah.
But I think as a man,
So when they do concert, but
think as
that's
a man-
cheating. Okay. I would rather
Honestly,
I would rather go see Ice Spice than all of them
No,
because
honestly-
he's selling
honestly,
pussy
I
on
got-
stage.
honestly,
but that don't mean
if it
shit.
comes- if it-
What are you talking about?
we said-
You're not basing it on performance. You're basing it
We
on
did, that's what
Whitney
we
Houston.
said.
Janet Jackson gonna be in the
he
bitch
about to be real
with a
mad.
pussy out.
He about to be real mad now because I honestly think, especially if we being inclusive, I got Madonna over Whitney Houston. In the
You're
concert.
drunk.
Bro, I would knock her
You're
drink.
absolutely
Have y'all seen a
drunk.
Madonna concert?
I don't ever
Everyone
want
wants
to
to-
see
have
that.
y'all seen a Madonna?
Madonna in the 80s. And
No, I don't want to
90s.
see that bro Batman dancing on nobody out here.
Oh, yeah.
She's far from a man, dog.
Yo, she's
She
smart.
was-
No.
she
Madonna
was-
in the 80s. Look,
she
Madonna
was
in the 80s. No, look, Madonna in the 80s and early
But see,
90s.
Don's whole answer is based on sex. She
No,
was
that's what
She
Down
was
just brought
sex.
up.
I did just
I
bring it
didn't-
up.
correct. He used that
Madonna
criteria.
wasn't a Madonna was not what she sold more tickets than
She's
anybody
not-
ever.
Nothing for me.
It's
Okay.
zero. All right, that's
Because
your
we're black
personal
men,
opinion.
that's
I'm just
why I
saying.
No, she can't sing. She can't dance.
But
She's
that's
just
not what we said.
provocative.
That's not what we said.
That's not a good entertainer because I don't want to hear the shit she got to put on.
You don't.
No one does.
She was selling out arenas.
What
She's the
It's
best selling.
multiple-
She's
no,
the best
multiple
selling.
continents.
She's the best selling concert of all time.
She does
What
nothing.
that mean?
which means she's an entertainer. Like the people in the world,
Yeah, I don't
there's
wanna
more
see that
white
shit.
people in the world than black people. I'm being inclusive. I'm saying that black, but I don't even think black people didn't want to see her.
NSYNC sold more albums than New Edition.
But she don't got a residency in Vegas. So Celine Dion is.
She didn't have a residency in Vegas. She definitely had a residency in Vegas. Yes.
Oh, all right.
She definitely had a residency in Vegas.
All right. That's my bad.
Vegas is when you washed up and you just trying to make more money.
No, but that means everybody's coming.
That's what a residency is.
But everybody's going to come see you, though.
Everybody is
100%. But that's what
every
the
day of the
basis behind
week,
residency
though.
is. I can't sell a tour otherwise, so I fucking go to Vegas.
But
Where
it's also that you're going to get all the bread. Like, this is all your money now.
Guess who's number 2? Rihanna. Selling concerts.
Rihanna's in the
Selling
Guinness
concerts.
World Record.
Yeah, she sells.
Yeah, but
stupid amount of concerts.
because we went so this changes our fucking dynamic because
God
we weren't
changed the
talking-
dynamic because he
No,
made
we-
it about sex. He made it about sex.
No, we stopped because earlier we was talking about voices.
He made it about sex.
Earlier we was
We ain't worrying about performance. It's about who pussy I want to see the most.
That's what you
That's pretty much what I
might have
said.
been what you said, Don. I don't know.
but we were talking about voices earlier, and now we stopped talking about voices. Now we're just talking about
I
motherfuckers.
said
that-
y'all want to do total package.
I know, and I think that
We're
that's a
talking
dumb
about
idea.
performance, though. Not who Teddy's gonna be on stage.
No, let's keep it.
That's what girls said.
Janet Jackson.
Let's keep it.
I like Janet. I got Janet number 2. I think Beyonce's 1, Janet's
Nobody's
2.
gonna see Janet Jackson.
She can dance her behind.
Stop. You didn't see the
Yo,
Velvet
this
Rope.
is the
You didn't see.
argument.
You really didn't see the Velvet Rope tour. Then,
This is
did
the
you?
argument.
Just admit it.
that I had
Just admit
to
it.
do
Did you
it
see the
in
Velvet Rope
real
tour?
time.
No, if you give me a Whitney Houston ticket and a Janet Jackson alive, unalive her, bring her back. If you give me a Whitney Houston and Janet, I'm going to see Whitney Houston.
Can you answer the
That's
question?
cool.
Have you
You're
ever
gonna be
seen
there by
the
yourself,
No,
because everybody else is gonna be at
Don?
Janet Jackson.
I just want.
What not? What are you
Wait,
talking
wait.
about?
I just need you to answer the question. Have you ever seen the Velvet Rope tour?
Everybody seen them
No,
fucking
you
low
didn't. I
ass
know you for a
Janet
fact you
Jackson
did.
slinging pussy on stage. We seen
No,
it.
What?
What
Janet
happened?
Jackson was
It's
slinging
not what
pussy on
happened,
stage.
bro.
What was the
That's
name
not
of
what
Whitney's
happened.
tour?
All of them.
No, what was the
I don't
name
know.
of it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's
This is
what
my
we've been trying to
point.
tell you.
This is my exact point. This is my exact point.
Nobody's gonna see Janet Jackson over Whitney Houston.
But everybody has. I've been to a Janet Jackson concert. Never been to a Whitney Houston concert.
Never even heard of a Whitney Houston concert.
Never.
I never heard her go
I
on
would have loved to go to.
Nobody here
I ain't gonna hold you.
has
I would have
been
loved to
to a
go to
Whitney
Whitney
Houston
Houston.
concert.
I would have loved to go though. Like if I
As
could
an
have.
adult, yeah. But when you're 10 to 18, Whitney Houston is not doing it for you. As a boy, as a
been to
black
a-
man.
Real
As a
quick,
black
Don, you
man,
been to a
bro.
New Edition
As a-
concert?
As a black man.
You been to a New Edition concert?
Yes, I did go to a New
When?
Edition. 'Cause my dad told me.
You a fucking liar.
He's
He's lying right now.
I've been to a
Kiss him
New
on the
Edition
top.
concert.
He's good. Wait, Don. Where was that?
I don't remember. what
Of course
year
you
it was.
don't. But you remember the Velvet Rope tour because you went to the Velvet Rope tour. You had the tickets and you put it in the.
I've been to a Michael Jackson concert. You want me to regurgitate what year it was?
Michael
You really been to a Michael Jackson
Yes,
concert?
I went to a Michael Jackson
That's
concert.
actually pretty. That's actually pretty special.
I
That's actually pretty
you know,
special. That's pretty special though, bro.
him.
You
What you're saying
what year-
names
what year
now.
did
Who
you?
would you like me to say?
Yo, no, Don.
You like, I'll call my mother.
I don't believe your mom. Your mom.
I still got the
Listen, I can call my mom and say I went to a Jesus tour. She's gonna say yes.
It's Don.
Nobody believes you, Don. You didn't go to a fucking Michael Jackson tour. Shut up.
Don, what year did you go see Michael Jackson?
Matter of fact, I can tell you what happened that night.
Child. He was
The night-
I can tell you what happened that night.
It was a storm in Philly. It rained. The
He
lightning
performed.
hit-
He performed in Philly.
He performed in Philly at the stadium. Yes, it happened. Who do you want me to call? I'll call anybody. Wait
I
till
don't know,
Michael.
man.
Yo,
Michael Jackson. I can't see Michael Jackson coming to Philly, bro.
think he ever
did.
Michael Jackson coming to
Well,
Philly,
he
though?
performed everywhere,
Yes.
but I don't believe Don.
I went to a Michael Jackson concert in the 80s.
How the hell you get tickets? How you get tickets to a Michael Jackson concert?
Did we ever say who our top 5 was? Then?
Yo, Whitney Houston like stopped touring in like 2010. Yo, she was trash.
She was on
dog.
cocaine.
These tours. Yo, nobody give a fuck about a Whitney tour,
She
dog.
died 2
Yo,
years
I'm not
later.
doing this with you, man.
She died in
Yo,
2012.
the Whitney tours was going to like the Laugh House or the Man.
Yeah, this shit
First
is.
of all, you're out your fucking mind if you think Whitney Houston wasn't selling out stadiums no matter where she went. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. And wherever, nigga, she ain't never performed in no call no. You what that way?
was inside ring.
this
dog.
nigga's out of pocket.
Whitney Houston was special, bro. Special. But I just
Her highest was 21 million, And then she was, oh no, I'm sorry, it was 36 million in 2010. The last one, her last tour, she had 50 cities. That was a 50 world, 120. She did 14.
And also keep in mind, she was doing a movie while she was doing tours too. Like she was like,
stop. Okay, so
it
what?
doesn't matter.
So what?
It does
So what?
fucking matter.
She did average ass fucking movies. Like stop.
Bodyguard is a classic.
Okay,
It's not an
but
average.
it's still an average movie.
There's definitely.
She was a bitch. She was a whore that was giving them pussy. And
God. Oh
She
my
met. She met.
God.
What?
Oh
She met him post to work.
my
Fuck him in the back of the jaw.
It took him a minute.
She wasn't her boyfriend when they first met. They didn't even like each other.
They didn't fuck immediately. She was actually like a chaste woman.
Wait, but talk about.
You know who was giving up the pussy? Motherfucking Whitney.
we know Whitney was-
I'm not because that whole bitch. All she did was get saved one time
Because she did cocaine.
Guess what?
You giving her the pussy.
Guess what?
Everybody was getting with the pussy. Oh, y'all wilding right now.
No man,
Y'all just went way left.
because he was out here talking crazy.
They're both strong black women.
But Janet didn't sing in her. Janet did not sing in her movie.
The thoughts and the views.
Janet doesn't sing
of
in
the
her
young men
movies.
At this podcast.
The only one who wasn't giving up pussy was fucking Beyonce. Because in Last Temptation, she ain't getting no pussy up, and she
She was pretty good in Austin Powers.
She was good in Austin Powers, and she
She
saved her family in the hand that rocked the cradle drawing.
Whoa, wait, real quick, because you tripping. Now I had to Google. I had to
Google what?
Unalive your facts, nigga.
What?
Whitney Houston Bodyguard Tour is the second highest selling tour next to Michael Jackson.
Wrong.
I'm reading this shit right now. It spanned 2 years. It was the North America twice, Europe, Japan, South America, Pacific Rim, Thailand.
I mean, it was the.
That was what I was talking about.
That's when she was at the top, bro.
Correct. It's the second highest tour
It only
next to
grossed
Michael
14
Jackson.
million.
Bro, I'm just reading facts.
Attendance is only
I'm just telling you-
698,000. Like,
I'm telling you what the Google say, my boy.
Some of the tours she didn't finish though.
So she didn't finish none of the tours because Bobby would come with the cocaine and they get the shit popping and they out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, she was on drugs. She had the
Mariah Carey's tour is probably better than Whitney's.
Mariah Carey is the only person that sold more albums than Whitney Houston too.
She got more number ones than her. too.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
They top 5. So I'm gonna go Aretha.
But you also said she's not in the top 5.
Who?
I'm gonna go.
You said she wasn't better than Whitney.
Aretha.
I forgot about Mariah. I'm putting her, but it
Now you
Beyonce.
just hate
Now is
I'm just talking to the fans right now. Just talking to the chat.
Patty. We're gonna go Tina.
First of all, you said
we're gonna go
Patty only get an honorable mention because her desserts are delicious. Pretty much.
Beyonce. That's my 5.
So who just is that again?
Oh, we doing all right.
Not in any order. This is not in any
So now we got to go to voices.
Go ahead. Yeah, we got
Aretha, Patty,
No, good.
Tina,
Go ahead.
Beyonce, and Janet.
So you don't even have Mariah Carey in that joint.
Or Whitney. Or Whitney Houston.
All right.
Frick, you don't
I
got.
can't say
How you don't have
Whitney.
Mariah Carey
No.
in there at all?
Whitney, I mean,
Definitely take out Tina Marie.
I'll take out Janet and put on Mariah Carey. I do. In my heart of heart, wow, I think Mariah Carey is probably top 2. That's what I think too.
She's easily top.
Let's switch. I'm gonna throw some out there that we haven't had a chance to rehearse. Just give me the top 5 voices. Period. Male, female, him, she, her, them, theirs, theirs.
I don't know. I like Michael, man.
Yeah, Mike the voice.
Mike definitely in there.
I don't know if Mike's in the voice.
Mike's special.
Mike can
8 years old.
Yeah,
bro.
Mike's special, bro.
That song.
He can sing, but like
Mike
he
is
didn't
special,
get really
bro.
show us.
Yes, he did.
Ben,
Bull got crazy
Ben.
range.
he killed it
So
on
my
Ben.
top 2,
Yo.
my top 2 is still gonna be Whitney, and it's gonna be Luther.
You got Luther over Mike.
Yeah, voice, which is pure voice, not.
Luther, no, Luther's
Yeah.
Luther's
Luther's a strong voice.
but Luther don't have no range like Mike do.
No.
He doesn't. I'm done. I promise
You
you.
can have a
When you
verse.
see
Mike
when you
is
see
saying
Luther sing
you don't
falsetto,
You can close your eyes and hear.
when you see Luther sing, but when you see Luther sing falsetto though, he can't sing falsetto.
When you hear Luther,
He can't sing falsetto, bro. Give me one song. I'll look it up right now. If you show me one song where Luther sing falsetto, I will defer.
Sing anything, nigga.
Can't.
I'm gonna give you Whitney,
I think Mike.
Whitney, Mariah,
Mariah's
Yeah.
in there.
I like Mariah. Yeah.
Whitney, Mariah,
I gotta have Patty on.
Luther,
You got Luther after Mariah though.
I'm probably with you on that. Now that you
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
the Biebs is
Yeah, you lost me. You lost me 100%. You lost me 100%.
I don't think y'all been listening to this. My motherfucker say.
No. We're not doing that. I got Tevin Campbell over Justin
Y'all
Bieber.
out of here. Y'all
I
out
got
of here.
Tevin Campbell over
Justin
Justin
Bieber
Bieber.
still sound like he ain't hit puberty yet.
Justin Bieber can
I
sing
got Chris
anything
Brown.
you
I
want
got
him
Chris
to do.
Brown over Justin Bieber.
And then
Breezy can sing.
Chris
He
Brown's
can.
gonna be my fifth. But y'all are out of your
You have
damn mind.
Chris Brown as your top 5?
Yes, absolutely. Singing? Like vocally?
I got Ruben Studdard over.
Y'all are freaking.
You know what?
Mariah Carey,
Let me hear George's.
Mariah Carey, Whitney, Donny Hathaway.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Not
Donnie.
better Luther though.
He right there. Yo, he might be.
Range is crazy.
I don't got Donnie over Luther.
What about
There's somebody that might be ready to.
They there. They like neck and neck.
Donnie is there. Huh? No.
Bing
No.
Crosby.
What the fuck is we talking about?
That Christmas so solid night, though.
Sammy Davis Jr. No. Donnie Hathaway is super underrated. So I got you.
But he not. I can't put him on.
What about
Bro.
Michael McDonald?
His range is ridiculous. The range is ridiculous.
And Trey Songz.
What the fuck just happened? You had the most solid top 4 into the. You know what? I was gonna think everybody watching.
We're not done yet. We are not done because I
Hold up, no, I'm gonna give you on mine because y'all
Shit
tripping.
is going down.
So I'm going Whitney. I'm actually going Michael Jackson. I'm going Mariah Carey.
I like that.
I'm going Luther Vandross,
I agree.
and I'm going Stevie Wonder.
I like Stevie.
Over
I ain't mad at
Ray
Yes,
Charles?
yes. Stevie freaking Wonder, bro. Stevie Wonder all day.
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week.
Stevie Wonder, bro.
So
Every
what
day of
I
the
will
week.
say,
That's a solid. I like that.
I like Stevie Wonder songs better, but Ray Charles can sing.
No, they can both sing, but we're not saying
Stevie Wonder is
better than Ray Charles.
Does Sam Cooke get an honorable mention?
he does get out of
Yeah.
Otis Redding.
Sam Cooke might be top 10.
Real quick, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
Chris Brown
might be
sang
top
Otis
10.
Redding songs better than he did.
Sure
So I
did.
know y'all.
Sure
Chris
did.
Brown sung Donny Hathaway song better.
He sing a lot of niggas. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
No.
Yes,
Stop.
he did.
Stop.
Daryl, yes, he
Way
did.
better.
So
Yes, he
Way
did.
better.
Yes, he did.
Way better.
You can wave your finger on you can
Way
tell me
better.
all you want.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
So we're not going to compare Donny Hathaway to Chris Brown.
I'm saying that
I'm saying his cover.
That's disrespectful.
His cover was better.
It's dancing, singing, acting, all of that. So you're right.
All right, we're not going to do that because
We're
like
not gonna do that.
it's not a
All right,
comparison.
can I close this out?
Justin Bieber.
Yo,
could do
we
that
appreciate
shit, too.
y'all patriots, man. Check us out next season.
He said Trey Songz.
It was a joke.
Check us out next season, man. When football start hopping, you know we be back on.
Ryan wasn't
Wayne's
joking
Whiskey
about
and
Justin
Sports.
Bieber though.
Not at all. Not one
Can
bit.
I close the show out?
No, we can't talk while you close.
Y'all mad loud,
This
B.
is our show.
Let the